Welcome back to another day of the Solar Day. This is episode 15 of my vlog, The Solar Day. Today's date, October 19th, Sunday, 2025. I got to take this trash out. So I'm going to take y'all outside for a few minutes. I'd say a couple, probably less than a couple. It's just a little walk to the garbage dumpster, trash dumpster. Got a white bag with a red tie. It ain't Glad, but I can't lie. Bars. The weather feels better than ever this year. It cooled down today because we had rain. Back inside. I ain't got no pride because I can't hide. I can see myself on the TV. You see this? That warp action. That's called an illusion. It's infinity, you know what I'm saying? Infinitely mirroring itself for eternity. That's why you can't see the end of it. What can I talk about today? Since I've already been talking. I ain't talking about money. I ain't talking about money. Nope. I get that when I need it, not when I want it. I don't know what I want to bring up. I have a lot of topics, but I don't know which one to start with. Bars. I started watching Friday the 13th yesterday. It's that season again. It's Halloween season. So yeah, I started watching horror movies during the Oktoberfest, and that's one of them. I was watching the 2009 version with Derek Mears. And guess what my real name is? Derek. So that's me killing everybody on Crystal Lake. You know what I'm saying? When they trespass his home. That's the only place he know, you see. He never left that place. So he had to stay there and grow up there and never travel. He had no parents to take him anywhere. So he died there, drowned in Crystal Lake. How did he come back? I don't know. That's the part I don't know. How did he come back? Was it some magical spirit that brought him back or something like that? Probably. Some dark magical spirit brought him back. But guess what? He was still dead. All over. Head and all. Yeah. So he's a giant walking zombie on Crystal Lake. And whenever some guys and girls come over there, they have to get murdered because they trespassing his homeland. Because that's the only land he knows, you know what I'm saying? That's where he was born, that's where he grew up. And he never left. And he can't leave. You see what I'm saying? So if you trapped at home, yeah, you're going to kill everybody around you. Seriously. Anybody. That's why Jason Voorhees is not evil. There's no evil in him. He can't say one single thing out his own mouth. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't say one word out his own mouth his whole entire life. You see what I'm talking about, man? Not as a child either. Couldn't speak. He's a walking, mutated, mute zombie. They can't say a single word before he kills anybody. You know what I'm saying? Can't even warn them. Can't even give them a fair warning before he murders them. Can't even say I'm gonna kill you. He can't even say that. I'm gonna kill you. You better run and hide. But if you hide, you're gonna die. He can't even say that, you see? But that's what happens to everybody in Friday the 13th. When they hide, they die. If you try to fight, you still gonna die. Either way, that's why Jason Voorhees is my favorite slasher. Because he's innocent, killing people. He's an innocent person killing people. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes him the best. Not Michael Myers. and not Freddy Krueger. And definitely not Chucky. Not at all. Absolutely not. Chucky is the most evil slasher that I've ever seen, man. Because you got the man at the beginning of the movie, the first movie of Child's Play, running from the law, hiding from gangsters too. He's a serial killer, running from the law and gangsters. So he runs into the store. Then something bad happens to him, like getting struck by lightning, and then he falls down and turns into a doll. But guess what? The doll's name, I don't even know the doll's name. I think the doll's name is Chucky, but the serial killer's name is Charles. So he left his body and went into Chucky's body so he could be immortal. You see what I'm saying? Now that's straight up pure evil. If you want to live forever and kill people for forever, that's straight up evil right there, man. That's why I couldn't watch the new Child's Play they released a few years back. In 2008, I went on a date, bars, with a girl named Joy. We were planning on going to the movie theater to see Chucky Child's Play. Yeah, the remake. Not the 80s. No. The 2008 version. The 2008 remake. But we couldn't make it in, so we went to a restaurant next to the theater and ate there. She got sick, so she couldn't come back to my condo. And that was it, you know what I'm saying? I went on a few dates. Couldn't get laid. But I did get laid on one. And that was my third date. Yeah, my third date, I won the prize. Whatever. And had a baby by her. Wait a minute, I take that back. It was my fourth date. Yep, I had 3 dates before her, so it was my fourth date that I got laid for the first time ever and had a baby. It took 4 dates to get laid. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't happen when you want it, but it happens when you need it. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm talking to men and women here. You don't get it when you want it. You get it when you need it. Whatever it may be. Sex, love, power, money, whatever it is. I'm speaking for humanity because I've been through stuff already. As you can tell with these guys right here, you can tell I've been through shit. With these guys on my wall, Justice League, you know I've been through shit. Because I know what they went through, even though I didn't read the comic books. So I don't have to read the comic books. It's DC. And guess what? I got DC in my name. In my first name, Derrick, Derrick. So I don't have to read the comic books if I got it in my first name. All right. I'm going to show some things to y'all in my journal. Here's my journal. I bought this from Family Dollar. I wrote D. Wayne right here. I wrote D.W. Jr. right there. I wrote Derrick Williams Jr. right there. And I wrote Derrick Williams Jr. right there. Why did I have to write my name 4 times? I don't know. Maybe to make sure it's mine. I wrote a Bible verse in this book. When you first open it, I wrote my name, Derrick Williams Jr.'s journal. I also wrote journal right here. I don't know why. But I wrote purchased on November 12th, 2019. That was 3 days before my wife's 27th birthday. I wrote down this Bible verse from the book of Mark, chapter 11, verse 24. Therefore, and it reads, therefore, I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. Period. That's the first thing I wrote down in this book, in this journal. Now, I'm not going to show you all of the things I wrote down in here. I had wrote some things down in here about my life, my past, things I want, things I already have, things about my wife, even things about her children in this journal. But I'm going to go to a certain page in this journal. Where I wrote all of my future sons' names down. Yes, I got the message from the heavens above. So I wrote them down here because Yahweh gave me these names to tell my future baby mama. I'm sure she got the message before I did, or we got it at the same time. simultaneously. So here are their names. Here's what I wrote. I wrote at the top, my son's names. The first son is John. I even got his birthday written on here because Yahweh told me. His birthday will be on April 27th, 2019. Why did I say 2019? Because I said it wrong. That's why. April 27th, 2029. So that's about 3 years and 6 months. Three years, 6 months, and 28 days from now. Son number 2 will be Goku. If you know that name from Dragon Ball, then you'll know who I'm talking about. He's a fighter, a warrior, born great, born to be great, born to fight everything in heaven and on earth. Yeah, that's who he is. Son number 3, Derek the Second. Yeah, that's what his name will be. Named after me. Son number 4 will be Goten. If you know Goten from Dragon Ball Z, he is the second son of Goku. So he's the youngest son of Goku. Son number 5 will be Gohan. If you know Gohan in Dragon Ball Z, he was the first son of Goku. Why is Goten before Gohan? Because Yahweh gave me these names in order. Which son would come first in this order. Son number 6 and the last son is Tevin. Now, where did that name come from? Yahweh. It rhymes with Kevin. It rhymes with heaven. It rhymes with 7. It rhymes with Devon. It even rhymes with the number 11. But yeah, those are all the names. Why I don't have all of their birthdays written down is because Yahweh only gave me one birthday for John, who is the first. You know what I'm saying? So, who will be the first. So I can't go past that. You see what I'm saying? I had to stop at John. John will be an April Taurus. Me, I'm a May Taurus, born on May 16th, 1990. But he will be an April 27th Taurus, born in 2029. But yeah, I gave y'all the run through of all 6 of my sons not yet here, but will come here when time presents itself. And guess what number I see on the clock? 117. So you know this ain't a joke. If you know Halo, Master Chief, John 117. So I got to show y'all another book over here. This book right here that I haven't read yet, haven't began to read yet, but will read with Yahweh. The name of the book is Feel Alive 2, Unlock Your Infinite Power by the author Ralph Smart. One of the hallmarks of Ralph Smart books is the depth of diving deep within yourself to unlock your true power and fly. And here he is on the back cover, always smiling, good spirits. He makes a video on YouTube every day. I read his first book called Feel Alive by Ralph Smart. So I'm done with that one. But guess what? I got 2 of these. 2 came in the mail box because I have to read it with Yahweh one day. In the future. But yeah, I gave y'all a run through about a little bit of my life and my future kids with Yahweh. But until then, I'm signing out for now. I'm going to stop it at the 30-minute mark. I got 5 more seconds left. Peace out.